Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today we are going to be enjoying White Dwarf 496, which includes new rules for Combat Patrol and Cursed City, plus Siege War battles in Age of Sigmar, the epic culmination of the Slide Crown Sundering campaign, but also Combat Patrol rules for a small vanguard of Space Marines. So I hope you enjoy watching that with me. Now, before I start, I want to say thank you very much to the patrons that have supported this channel. I very much appreciate it. And things are definitely getting a bit harder these days, I suppose, for everyone. But if you wanted to become a patron and support this channel, I would really appreciate it. Just a few dollars from you helps, adds up for me to really help keep the channel going, as I'm going to be investing a lot of resources this year to do even more reviews of everything anyone has ever asked for. So if you can manage it, please consider becoming a patron or even a YouTube member by pressing the join button somewhere down there. All right, let's get into it. La da 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 da. All right then. Butterfly effect. All right, I admit it. I'm a hobby butterfly, flitting from project to project wherever my heart and my whims take me. I understand that, so am I. Some Tome Keepers, this is Lyle Lowry speaking, some Tome Keepers here, some Dark Angels there, some Night Haunt, some Deepkin, some Sons of Bahamut, with healthy dashes of an array of kill teams, warcry, not girls, and yeah, I understand. I very much understand. I have way too many things to assemble, paint. So many things to paint. Lots of things assembled. Need to paint them. I'm working on 5 Zephyrum at the moment. Ah, so pretty. I'm nearly done. I'm gonna do their bases now before I do anything else. Okay. This is Sam Wright's Space Marine. Oh, that's a nice sized Ultramarine army. Oh my. And look at that Branch Witch by Dion Kerr. Pretty colors. Ooh, fancy looking color to that. Nice. Pretty. This is Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn, and Boromir by Kev Lawrence. Nice. I like that. I think you did a very nice job. Particularly on Boromir. Just recently, during the holidays, did a rewatch of In Order, the Hobbit trilogy, followed by The Lord of the Rings, which was a lot of fun. Makes me think that I have a tree beard with Merry and Pippin somewhere here that I have got to do, because he's gonna be like a Age of Sigmar Sylvaneth model for me, because I don't play the Lord of the Rings version. Wow, that is quite something. Look at that. This is Daniel Vallejo. Any relation? Anyway, Daniel Vallejo, I suppose it would be. Lionel Johnson. Look at that. Non-metal metal. Shiny. Super shiny. Cool. And of course he did all 4 head pieces. Couldn't decide, is my guess. He could not decide which one to choose, because there's no real reason to take all 4 ones. There's no real reason. Ah, look at that. Seraphim, Order of the Argent Shroud by James Miller. Nice. I put ribbons where these fly bases are for me, and that's why I have to do the bases right now to cover up the green stuff that I have at the bottom. Some nice shiny armor. Ooh, very tidy done. So tidy. So nice and shiny. Painting question. Hive Fleet Eumenides. So someone asked how to paint this color scheme for the Tyranids, and Eric Jean did, I believe, and they've got a response for that if you were looking for it yourself. Vanguard Paladors by Hiroshi Seiba. Pretty. Oh, it looks so mean. Oh my gosh, they all look so mean. Something about that red and blue comparison, or complementary colors, look so mean. Super mean. I like it. Bunker. Access granted. The White Dwarf Bunker, the world's biggest and best Warhammer club. So the bunker challenge. Truth be told, I haven't actually followed this much. Challenges. Tracking your White Dwarf Bunker achievements is a fun way to motivate and inspire you to paint more of your models and play more games. I believe that. Painting challenge of the month, rank and file. Hey, well, I happen to be doing rank and file models, my Zephyrum, so they will be following behind Celestine and her Gemini. Historical battle plan, Battle of Carcass Dons. With you. I know you. Why don't I remember your name? Starts with a K. Centaur guy. Big I don't remember what his name is. I don't remember. Maybe it tells me here. Kragnos. That guy. Story battle plan. The historical battle plan recreates a battle during the era of the Beast that sees Kragnos and the sons of Bahamut meet Gordrak and his Wog in battle for the first time. Okay. This fight will determine which mighty warrior will earn the right to lead both armies as an even bigger force. So presumably you will be going Auric War Clans, versus Sons of Bahamut, but you don't necessarily have to do that, they say, of course. Yeah, what's this? So, some simple yet fun battle plans and a rough guide on how to arrange some games with your friends or gaming group over a month. All that remains is to present the battle plans you'll need and wish you good hunting in the depths of Narwood. A month of war. Okay, so Warcry Scales of War gives you an idea of how to create a month-long campaign of games for you and your friends. Sounds good to me. Oh, I haven't played Warcry in a while. It has been a while. And I have so many Warcry models. I should do it again. Basic training, take cover, or how not to get shot. Oh, right, the basic training that they have here. Basic training, some tactics. The benefit of having the benefit of cover. Cover is actually really great, as is the silly smoke. If your guys have smoke, don't forget to use smoke. If you have smoke, it's a pain in the butt, but by golly, it works. A pain in the butt for your opponent, I mean. Because everyone uses smoke against me. Because I have long range shooties. Okay, hobby hangout. Unless I'm playing Tyranids, in which case I don't care about your smoke. Grr, arg. Hobby hangout, bringing the Slide Crown Isle to life. Steve Barrett. Ah, okay. So, color schemes. And how he did it. What is the Slide Crown Isle? Are we going to see the Slide Crown Isle? Some hobby hacks, that's always nice. some bracken. I don't generally ever like painting on the sprue, but I do see how this could be a nice exception. I have done this for the pack of skulls, where you just spray it all wraithbone and then skeleton horde it, and then you've got skulls that you can just twirl off and put on your base. But generally speaking, I would never want to paint on to your sprue. But I could see how the bracken could be another exception, I would say. Just so you could have it painted for like an entire army and just twist it off when you're ready. I guess. Oh, this is it. This is it. I have got a whole battlefield of these, and they look fantastic. I really have got to get to painting them. Actually, come to think of it, I was wondering what my new paintbrushes. I've had a lot of requests to do a review on these particular paintbrushes, and I needed something to paint, of course, that has tiny details, some dry brushing needs, and would just be, you know, quite satisfying when you're done. And this terrain, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And do like blue trees with frosted tips, because that would be pretty on an entire battlefield. Gotta decide the play mat that I want to put it on first, I think. That's what I'll do, so I can make it all look nice. Anyway, the slide crown sundering. The campaign concludes. Ooh. Protect the crown. Studio campaign. Satellite uplink. Bunker of the month is the Warhammer studio itself. Hi. The 4 worthy campaign award winners are Stu, Emily, Steve, and Andy. From left to right. Scions of the Sun by Joe Alcock. Look at those nice, dark-looking Source Warriors. They look good. They look good like that. Oh, look at those. Emily Riddings? Sorry. Seraphon. Really like the color there. Oh. That's another one I could paint. They're all primed. I was figuring out the color scheme. I could paint all my Seraphon. I'm kind of into 40k more than I have been into Age of Sigmar, though, because the people around me are wanting to get into 40k more than Age of Sigmar right now, so that's kind of where I was at. And minutes of Slanesh. I really like this old gold you have going on here. Very pretty. By Orally Chic. And that deep red. Is that Fleshed Hair's red? Looks like Fleshed Hair's red with some kind of old, lovely old gold. It's pretty. Adeptus Arbites by Albert Zygadlo. That is a lot of... Oh, is this red light? Red lights on there? I don't understand. That's a lot of details painted. He looks like a very noble dog. Very tidily those details are painted. That face was very carefully done too. That metal, very nice. By you. What are oh your flayed ones with look at those red eyes, just slight tipped red eyes. They come out very nicely. By Adam Porter. Oh, flayed ones. Mortic Guard by Liam Bai. Like the Very dark, stony kind of skeleton look going on. Pretty blue too. Harlequin Troop by Daniel Zera. With way too many checker patterns than I would want to paint. So done so nicely. Really like how you painted those checker patterns. And whether you wanted to show them off, they actually look like they're fabric over legs and stuff. What nice highlighting you did. Really nice. In the grim darkness of the far future, there was only war. Custodes, Adeptus Custodes versus Chaos Demons. I have a 1000 point Chaos Demon list now. So the thing is, there's a lot of people who want me to play Sisters, so I'm painting up a particular 1000 point army of Sisters to go against people's 1000 points. But I noticed, couldn't help but notice, that I already have 1000 points of demons in a... I don't know how feasible the list is, but it looks good on paper. It uses Bellicor, because he's just cool. It uses a Bloodthirster. It uses 10-man squad of these guys, the Bloodletters, and it uses Fleshhounds. I can't remember if I was able to fit Karanak in there to lead the Fleshhounds or not. I don't remember what else was in there, but that's the gist. Big points, Bloodthirsters. Oh, and I think I have Skull Crushers. Skull Crushers? Blood Crushers? The demons on the hounds. The demons on the juggernauts, not the mortals on the juggernauts. Alright. Echoes from the warp. The versatility of detachments through the lens of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Why, yes, please. Rad Zone Core. I choose this one. Robin Crudence and Scott Peary were chatting about these. And they chat about the Rad Zone Core, which is the one that I like to choose for... Oh, they chat about all of them. I like to choose the Rad Zone Core. Did I choose something else for them? Oh, but I was thinking about... It all depends on what you use, of course. But I chose the Rad Zone Core. Stuck with what I knew, I suppose, for the time being. Anyway, Strike Team Solarian. Space Marines are trained in the art of war from a young age. During their induction, they are tutored into stealth, reconnaissance, and field craft. They are then schooled in the use of heavy weapons, close combat weapons, vehicles, jump packs, and of course, the bolt rifle. Such training makes each Space Marine a versatile asset to the chapter, enabling them to be fielded as part of the Army's main battle line, drop troops, vehicle crew, or even as part of a vanguard assault force. Over the next few pages, you will find rules for fielding Phobos armored Space Marine strike team in your games of combat patrol. Okay, cool. As such, you will find enhancement stratagems and secondary objectives that reinforce the background alongside all the data sheets for these units. Okay, so Strike Team Solarian includes a 10-man infiltrator squad, Lieutenant Solarian, who is a lieutenant with models equipped with bolt pistol, mastercrafted bolt carbine, and paired combat blades. And then a suppressor squad and librarian Zarius. Cool. And we have the rules. I won't go over these. I don't play combat patrol. I imagine it's quite fun, but when I want to learn 40k in small doses, I'll just do 40k in small doses. But I am sure it is fun, particularly for new people learning how to play amongst each other. But I just like Going right to the full game. Index Xenos. The Sotek dynasty is amongst the most powerful of the Necron empires. Its grim legions advance from system to system in a never-ending march of conquest. At their head strides Imhotep, the Stormlord. Unless you paint him as Mefrit dynasty. He's just infiltrating, it's fine. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I had to hold on. I haven't finished him yet because I needed to step away from him and come back to him with fresh eyes. So that is why I have not finished painting him yet, because I'm like, I'm dissatisfied. I have to figure out with a fresh set of eyes why I'm not, how I need to finish him. Mostly his cloak. He's got such a pretty cloak, and I just haven't figured out how I'm going to finish him. And then I'm just going to add more stuff to his base. And then I'll call him Finito. But in the meantime, I was working on Zephyrum in a completely different army. Because I am also a painting butterfly. All these chats about Imhotep. Imhotep, how nice. Warns a nodal matrix. All about Imhotep, who is a very interesting fellow. The Legions of Sotek. Overlord glyphs, Lord glyphs. Oh, what's this? Agents of the Emperor put dangerous plans into motion. Agents of the Emperor. Acolyte. Not the Emperor you think, I guess. For Gene Stealer cults. What is this out? What is this? Oh, it's a little story from the clip. Operational offensives. What is this? The rules of on the following pages can provide a way to string multiple games of combat patrol between two players together, with the outcomes of each affecting the final results, whether played all in the span of one evening or spread across multiple gaming sessions. These rules enable you to rage your own mini campaign against one another, shaping the story as you go. Well, that sounds super fun. Rules for linking games of combat patrol in a mini campaign. That sounds great. 2 players should definitely try that out. And I would imagine you don't necessarily need to do it with just combat rules. You can do it with regular 40k too. Don't see anything. Yeah. Why not? Alright. Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the eternal war for the conquest of the mortal realms. Eternal war. Exhausting for any peacekeepers. That's some pretty looking seraphim. Seize the crown. What is this? Oh, it's a battle report. Well, I don't want to give away the battle report. What is it again? Skaven versus Sylvaneth. There was a box set of Skaven versus Sylvaneth. I like that. I don't remember what the model is called, but I do like that model. It probably should. Tells me here what it's called. What is it again? Oh, look at their forces. Fun. Doomwheel. So simple a name and I forgot it. Fun. Okay. On weapons both famed and infamous. An introduction to some of the realm's deadliest weapons. Godric, probably. Maybe. Arcana. Oh, okay. So we have the first Marshal's Armory. Why do you write this? Where I cannot understand. read this very well. Inda Cat Glaive of the Necropolis. I don't know why I'm having difficulty reading it, but the Obelisk of Tor Crania. Smasha and Cunnin. I feel like that's an orc thing. I know this one. Yeah, twin axes of the much dreaded Gordrak, which is a really cool guy on the little dude. Someone I would want to paint Gordrak on his fella. His little stubby looking dragon guy. Definitely want to assemble him and paint him sometime. Just to have him because he's so cute in a tubby dragon way. I don't know what that says. Akhmet-har? Akhmet-har. Pretty close. The Dagger of Jet? Probably the Dagger of Jet. The Slayer of Kings. Galmaraz. Famous hammer ever. Galmoraz. Slayer of Kings. Oh, you. Gods and Monsters. Orcs fight for their lives before the end of empires. Okay. Another fiction sort of thing. A Tale of Four Warlords. Well, that is quite the purple looking. Do you see that fellow up there? Where is he? Oh my goodness. Purple. Jake Bowley, Maggot King of Nurgle, the Exudate Feast. Look at all that purple. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, he's so covered in oozes and cracks. How horrifying. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Got a color scheme to it. Purple rain. Yep. A color scheme to it if you wanted to check out and make something like that. Whew. The Knights Excelsior, Stormcast Journals by Sebastian Torresel. Cool looking. Another bunch of models I have to finish painting. The dragons. Painting for the Heroes of Excelsis, which is a nice white and blue and funky alien tufts. They're called the Sanguinites, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Laura Matarasso has, oh, I like this dark brown and kind of gore. What is going on here? Okay, hold on. That's quite the creature. What do we got here? Well then, how cool is that? It looks like she's got, I don't remember what the model is, but she's got a combination of at least two models here that turns into the Gothazar Harvester centaur creature. Creepy. Very creepy. A Liege Cavalos is what it was. Holy smokes. Well, still has the creepy guy in right there, but at least it's not between the legs anymore. It's like in front of the legs on a centaur kind of like. This is quite cool. And really creepy. What a cool looking army. I like this guy a lot too. Neat. It makes sense. They're all bones. You can just, it's a full odd formation of bones anyway, so why not make your own odd formation of bones? How cool. Very cool. Madcap Madness. Cruel Boys with Chris Charles. It's a great little, that's a great model. It's so fun. Look at all this stuff. Look at all you. And color scheme for it as well if you wanted to follow that. Oh, Siege Warfare, right. Allied forces wage war in multiplayer games of Age of Sigmar. 2,000 points. This version of the Siege War Battle Pack is designed to allow you and your friend to play a siege battle game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar where one army is attempting to assault a fortress that is defended by the other army. So pick your army, battle plans, either hold out or die, or break the redoubt. Recommended battle size, 44 inches by 60 inches. Required stronghold features, 1. Recommended terrain features, 6. How big is this stronghold feature? Okay, the stronghold comprises 3 to 5 terrain features abutting each other. You can use walls, wildwoods, building, or other structures to form a stronghold. Stronghold terrain features must be set up so that each touches at least one other stronghold terrain feature. Cool. Tunnel rolls. You can move through tunnels. Oh, neat. A siege phase. An extra phase called the siege phase. Takes place after both armies have been set up, but before the first battle round begins. In the siege phase, the attacker undermines the defender's defenses while the defender shores up weak points. Before the first battle round begins. Okay. In secret, both players pick a siege tactic. The attacker picks one encirclement tactic, and the defender picks one desperate resolve. Then both players show their siege tactic they have picked. The impact of the siege tactics is determined, and the assault begins. Cool. That's nice replayability, along with how you set up your stronghold and who plays defender versus who plays attacker. How nice. I guess multiplayer. I mean, it's not solo, but it just sounds like regular one-on-one. Well, whichever. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. Maybe I was just off by the ruling. Rules of engagement. The what's what of the General's Handbook 2023 to 2024 with Jimbo Worth. Used rules of General's Handbook. La di da di da. Bounty hunters. Do. Cities of Sigmar. What is? Oh, it's for Cursed City, and new models can be used in Cursed City. So, the story of Ulfenkarn. The story of the Cursed City is a tragic one. Conquered from within by treason and treachery, the once proud city of Mournhold is now a city infested with undead and ruled by the brutal vampire lord Radukar the Wolf. He commands not only undead horrors of his own bloodline, such as Varskiers and the deadly Verkos Bloodborne, but also lesser undead, such as Deadwalker zombies and corpse rats. In this darkest of hours, a small band of heroes rose up to defy the wolf, and after a mighty effort and more than a few noble sacrifices, Radukar's reign was ended. Many of these heroes we know of, and their story has been told, but there are others who might have joined forces with Imelda, Dagny, and the rest, and their story has just begun. The rules. In the Pick Hero step, you can pick any of the following heroes in addition to the other heroes from Warhammer Quest Cursed Cities. So, let's have a look. Who have we joined in? We've joined in this particular fellow, which is he out by himself? I'm not sure. Is he? Or was he just in the Cursed City boxed set? Not Cursed City. Cities of Sigmar box set. Army set. Which I still have a couple of, I think. So this fellow, I don't remember exactly what the model is, but him. I'll have to look it up. And then this fellow, who comes with this, these are one kit. Cool, cute. And I think these are all models from the Cursed City, the Cities of Sigmar army set. So perhaps they'll be coming out with these solo one soon. Oh, are you feel like you guys come out in this little kit by themselves. So this one comes with it, and that one, because I really like her. I remember assembling her, and I assembled him slightly different. I think this is like the female version that you could assemble, and I assembled the one with a male head for sure, and that fellow. So those three come out in the same kit. Maybe that's where all of these came from. Okay, that's what it is. The command core, free guild command core, comes with that, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then these two you can currently get online, but they were right out of the, yeah, definitely right out of the keep saying cursed, Cities of Sigmar army set at the moment. Possible to get them loose somewhere. Okay, Pharaoh stack 125. What is this? Oh, it's this thing, which was really cool. Do you see that? They've got basically a battlefield that is all vertical. And it's how he did it. Nice. With Mark Bedford. I remember this. So cool. And how he painted it. How he created it. What you could do in it, I suppose. Really fun. I bet that would be also, I suppose, confusing, but also really fun to play on a vertical game. I really like this set. Look how it looks when it's all constructed. Super fun. Ah, this is a scattered deployment. A mission plan. Looks like 40k on one side and Age of Sigmar on the other. And thingies. Huh. Paint recipe. That's handy. Oh, and the data sheets for Combat Patrol. Nice. I like that they put the cards in there. That's handy. Battlefield scenery. Lovely. Look at that big guy. Into the underhive. Oh, what's this? In this scenario, two rival gangs delve into the depths of the underhive looking for loot. Ah, playing on vertical battlefields, chatting about it too. I'm gonna have to create one. That would be so much fun. I have a lot of different books for Necromunda, and I should get into it. Just another rule set to learn. But I hear Necromunda rules actually make really nice campaign. We had a local Necromunda Dungeons and Dragons style role-playing campaign going on, and it's super bloodthirsty. So many deaths, but a lot of fun to play. Okay. The Legacy of Defiance, Volume 1 by John Flindle. A heretical foe threatens the Tome Keepers chapter planet. So a bit of fiction about the Tome Keepers chapter. And I guess it's been the past year, or is it 2 years? I do not know, that the Tome Keepers were created in the lore. I'm sure you could find out more about them. It's getting hot in here. Inside the studio, painting, model, and gaming from the very heart of the hobby. Nice. I arranged the lights in various places, like behind doors, to add a red gel to make it look like a slightly burning forge. Exactly the sort of environment where you would find a Goliath gang mooching about. I like it. Ah, the answers to the rules tactics from before. White Dwarf Bingo. Rank and file. Cool. Oh, monsters and machines. Play or paint anything. I guess it does have to happen for 2024, unless in 2023. Paint or play paint. Well, I've got that. Well, I have to choose. Maybe I'll put this on a bunker game. I don't know about a bunker game, but I'll play a game. Gods of War. The White Dwarf team play bunker bingo. I like that. The shambling undead. That must be like some kind of the way that they're moving must be oh, what is the football? Blood Bowl. They look like Blood Bowl miniatures. And the Psychophage by Ben Amber. Psychophage is coming out alone soon. It's a cool model. Creepy. Oh, I do hope that they put out more of this terrain, because I have a cathedral at the store and people would like to buy, you know, these sets again. So I do hope they will come out again with these sets, or, you know, pieces that go with these sets. All of the above. That would be nice. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that with me. If you did, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm hoping to put out more content. Specifically, I'm doing a bit more reading this week, but I've got a bunch of different painting things and ideas, tips, and tools reviews that I mentioned earlier on. So if you're interested in that, be sure to also hit the bell notification so you know as soon as I put out the next video. And to all of the patrons and YouTube members that have been supporting the channel, thank you very much. I really appreciate all the support that you've been giving me. Thank you also to the new members that have joined, and of course to the senior ones who have helped me along my YouTube channel journey. I hope you have a fantastic hobby time, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! Here's one of my Zephyr primed black after I added a ribbon to take away the fly base that I mentioned. I gotta fix up the base, of course, but you know, it's just coming along.